a new culture. We are mestizos now. Mestizos means mix between Spaniards, our conquerors from Europe, and Mayans, our ancestors. But we still have Maya blood in our veins, maybe 20%, 25%, no more. In our days, we don't have Mayans 100%. The closer, they are 80 or 85% Mayans. But they still believe in many, many gods. They still live in the middle of the jungle. They speak Mayan, not Spanish. And they look like Mayans, like the old culture, okay? But we are Mayans, we are here. 20%, we still have Maya blood in our veins. All right, the Mayans, they were awesome. They were mathematicians. They invented the zero. They were astronomers. They spent all day long and all night long studying the sky, the stars, the planets, the sun, the moon. They built pyramids aligned with the temple, aligned with the sun. If you see the main temples in the Maya land, all the temples, the main temples are connected. It's like if you see a map of the sky. So all the temples in the Maya land are connected. Can you imagine? When I say the Maya land, I'm talking about 5 countries, not only Mexico. Part of the Maya land, Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, El Salvador, and Honduras. So all the temples are connected in the Maya land. Can you imagine back in those days without technologies? They were pretty intelligent, okay? They were medics. They were engineers. They were architects. They were awesome, my friends, okay? For example, let me show you one of the pictures. The Mayans, they have the most important calendars for them: solar calendar, the long count, and lunar calendar, the short count. The long count, the solar calendar, in honor of the sun, they have 365 days, like our calendar, but 18 months. In the short count, the lunar calendar, in honor of the moon, they have 260 days. All right? Do you remember what happened in our calendar, my friends, every 91 days?
The seasons?
There we go. The seasons change every 91 days. So every 91 days in our calendar, we have solstice, equinox, solstice, and equinox every 91 days. So the Mayans, they knew this. So that's why they built temples, and we can see beautiful shows at the equinox. For example, at the equinox twice a year, March 21st and September 21st, the spring and autumn equinox, we can see beautiful solar effects. For example, like this one. This archaeological site is not Chichen Itza, it's another archaeological site. But look at the temple, the main temple at the equinox. The sun through the doorway. This is not coincidence, my friends. Completely aligned. March 21st and September 21st. But what it means is not only because we got a new season or the seasons change. Something else happened.